Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this video right now, chances are that you're in a very tight spot about your visa situation. And of course, I know quite a number of people who have been through this similar situation and have come out really strong. So I asked them about their experience and they shared a few tips with me. So why not let's talk about what you can do as an individual if you have issues regarding your visa expiring, maybe because you're rounding off your study as a student, or maybe because your BRP is expiring as a skilled worker and your company is not able to renew, or you don't want to renew with that company, you want to look for another job in another sector. Let's talk about what you can do. The first thing that you need to do as somebody in this fixed situation is that you need to keep the line of communication between you and your employer, or let me say your prospective employer. If you are just waiting on the CQC or the Home Office to approve your company COS, just keep the line of communication intact. Ask your employer genuinely if the Home Office has asked them for any additional information or any additional documentation that they have not been able to provide. Because if this is the situation, it simply means that with the current CQC mandatory approval of COS before they can be issued out, if your company or your prospective company cannot provide any additional information or documentation that is required of them, it means that that COS can never pass through the phase of approval. And in order for the company not to waste your time, it's better you approach your employer to ask them if there is anything like that, just to clear your doubts. Another reason why you need to keep the line of communication with your employer intact is because if your visa is expiring, they may not know, especially if it is a new job that you're about to start, they may not know about your visa circumstance. Why not be open to them during your recruitment process? Let them know that your visa is expiring at a very close date, so that if it can be possible, you would know on time and you explore other options. Secondly, you can contact the Home Office yourself. Yes, as a prospective employee or as an overseas staff, care assistant, or whatever it is that you are or where you are working, you can contact the Home Office helpline to find out about your employer's COS approval or application. You can contact the Home Office Immigration Helpline and share your details with them. Tell them about your visa expiring. Tell them about the employer that wants to employ you and wants to sponsor you. Tell them what your employer has told you regarding the COS that is awaiting approval by the CQC, and ask them for any advice on what you can do next while you are awaiting the COS. Meanwhile, your visa is nearing expiry. At least when you hear from the Home Office, you can be rest assured on what next to do, whether delay might be dangerous for you or not. Thirdly, you need to explore other options. If you are in this particular messy situation, you don't have to sit back and relax or be involved in self-pity. You need to be proactive about it. So you need to explore other options. And when I mean other options, it depends on the one that you're eligible to explore. So as a student that is already completing his or her course of study in the UK, you might want to consider applying for a post-study work visa. I know it's a lot of money, especially if it's a large family, but if that's the option that you have, why not just explore that option? You may be thinking that, okay, this option is not the best because of the current immigration law that says that if you're switching from any other route, a visa route, to care visa routes starting from 11th of March, that you won't be able to remain with your dependent, or you won't be able to bring your dependent into the UK. But that might just be the last grace that you have. Just listen and hear me out. For like skilled workers, you may not be able to apply for a post-study work visa. In fact, you are not able to apply for a post-study work visa as a skilled worker whose visa is expiring, or if you have outstanding school fees and because of that you have issues with your school, and because of that the school has asked you to stop coming, you may not be able to access the post-study work visa. But there's something that you have the opportunity of extending your visa, and that is visa extension. So that is another option that you can explore. And this visa extension is in two ways. We have the one that is by the UK Gov, you can get your visa extended on UK Gov, and this UK Gov visa extension is also in two different types. First, you can, when you apply for this visa extension on UK Gov, you pay an amount of, I think, £280 per applicant, and then you are expected to go for BRP biometrics. However, you can do this biometrics either online or offline. So if you're going to be doing it online, you know how things are in this country. If you're doing anything online, it is swift. So if you're going to be doing your BRP capturing online, it means that you are going to get a decision from the Home Office almost immediately. And oftentimes, they say on their websites that it takes about 3 weeks for the Home Office to make decision. But if you're doing that, your biometrics capturing online, it simply means that the Home Office might get back to you with a decision in less than 3 weeks. However, if you're doing it offline, you have the option to go for your BRP biometrics offline, and that means that you're going to choose a location where you are going to, and then you do your biometrics there. If you're going to be doing that, it helps you buy a lot more time, in the sense that you're going to be given an ultimatum that, okay, you have to go for your biometrics capturing on or before this date, and usually it takes about 2 months. So it's like you're buying about 2 months with that £280 if you're going to be doing your BRP biometrics offline. So that's what I advise people to do. Don't go for the online BRP biometrics if you are doing the UK Gov visa extension. I know facing visa issues is incredibly stressful. However, staying calm and proactive is very key. The fourth option that you might want to explore is for people whose extension is now nearing expiry. For instance, if you have done the post-study work visa and then it's nearing expiring and you're yet to find a job to sponsor you, or you have done that of the extension of using a solicitor and the Home Office decision was to give you like 2 years or maybe 6 months or a year, and you are scared that you might not get something to sponsor your stay legally in the UK, you can explore other options. And when I mean exploring other options, I mean like going on holidays to other countries, such as the United States, such as the Republic of Ireland. And on getting there, you can re-strategize. If you have family there, you can re-strategize with them, if you know what I mean. These countries are more accommodating. You can cool off there, if you know what I mean. If you don't get it, forget about it. Finally, if you have found this video helpful, why not just give me a thumbs up and consider sharing with people who might be in a similar situation as yours, because this can really help them. Also, do not hesitate to smash the subscribe button and turn on your notification so that you can get notified when next I post another video.